So for my famous person project, I did the painter Thomas Cole. The beginning of art. The Romantic art era is the first major art movement in the United States and was founded by Thomas Cole. Mr. Cole was inspired by the landscapes of North America and used his talents to capture the eyes of many viewers. Cole believed that the nature and landscape of North America could also be transformed into meaningful allegories. His ability to paint the land will always have a historic impact on the art world. Cole was mostly a self-taught artist. At the beginning of his life, in 1801, Cole was born in Bolton, Lancashire. 17 years later, his family emigrated to the United States from northwest England. Cole was the only boy out of his 8 siblings. He lived in many different places after arriving in the U.S., such as Philadelphia, several towns in Ohio, and Pittsburgh. He worked as a traveling portrait artist. Cole in 1823 became very interested in nature and landscape paintings and returned back to Philadelphia where he studied at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts. The start of his career, after traveling to New York many times, he grew fond of the landscapes of Catskill. Cole's exhibition of Catskill paintings got him noticed on the New York art scene. Just like that, his fame began to spread. He had traveled to Britain from 1829 to 1831, and he returned to New York in 1832, where he settled down in Catskill, New York. There he rented a small outbuilding at Cedar Grove. During this period, he met Luman Reed, a painter who was from Coxsackie, New York. Reed was a successful local merchant who owned an art gallery. He and Cole became partners, and Cole made one of Reed's most famous series of paintings called The Course of the Empire. Luman Reed was not a painter, I misspoke. Continued career in 1835 through 1836, Cole started to express strong views on the Industrial Revolution and how it ruined the landscape in Catskill. That was his inspiration for all of his paintings. In 1839, he created 5 paintings called The Voyage of Life, and these paintings were for Samuel Ward. That was a painting from The Voyage of Life. Experience in Europe in 1829 through 1831, Cole returned back to Britain, like I already said, to study, to attend to family business, and to travel to France and Italy. These years were very productive for Cole as he met many wealthy Americans traveling abroad and increased his reputation and stature. He returned to Europe in 1841, visiting his relatives. He painted a second voyage of life while he was there. He returned to America on a steamboat in 1842. After returning, he decided to receive baptism, confirmation, and communion in the Episcopal Church and became a member of St. Luke's Episcopal Church. His family in November of 1836, Cole married Maria Bartow. They lived together in Cedar Grove. They had their first child in 1838. One of their daughters that they had became a painter, just like Cole. Cole's parents died the same year that Cole had gotten married. His death in 1848 on February 6th, Thomas Cole began to feel very sick after attending a morning church service at St. Luke's Episcopal Church. Throughout the evening, his lungs began filling with fluid. On February 11th, 1848, Thomas Cole then passed away. The Hudson River School. The Hudson River School was a place where painters went who believed and embraced the landscapes as a meaningful subject. The Hudson River School painters painted paintings with more of a native tradition and painted recognizable like landscapes. Cole was one of the most famous artists to ever go through the Hudson River School, and that is a painting that Cole did while he was at the Hudson River School. And there